Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's GTA 5 video, we're going to be talking about some more details surrounding the Cops and Crooks update that is likely coming to Grand Theft Auto Online. We've got some more details from Insider TezFunds2, and things are looking pretty good. Now, again, I want to apologize. I sound rather sickly. I've developed a cold over the last couple of days, trying to fight through it, trying to do as best I can here, so I do apologize if I sound a little bit different than I do in normal videos. Now, to quickly recap on what we talked about the other day, Insider TezFunds2 essentially said that Cops and Crooks is what he was leaning towards at this point. He said, I looked into this more. I might not be right about this, but it seems Rockstar is disabling the on-call feature for this new free mode. A new type of free mode with limited amount of players and on-call is disabled. Sounds more like an adversary mode. I'm leaning more towards Cops and Crooks at this point. So that was interesting. He also said that he found a script where Rockstar was changing the number of players allowed in the session. Now, we don't know what that is. It could be 16, could be 10, could be what the CEOs are allowed to have, which is 4, could be what the MC Club members are allowed to have, which is 8. That is interesting, though. And as a quick reminder, this is the script that Rockstar ultimately had. It used to be request script free mode initialization. They then changed it to request script and then that function, and that function code ultimately looked like this. Now, we talked about this in the video the other day. I have absolutely no idea what this means. I'm sure some of you guys might in the comments down below. And we also talked about how this wouldn't be the first time that Rockstar has done something like this, where in the previous update, which, by the way, this information was changed in the Diamond Casino and Resort update, Rockstar have left little hints and clues as to what was coming next. In the update before gun running came out, they actually left icons for like the bunker and the gun running supplies that you would find in free roam in the files. And that was like a huge hint at what was coming next. Now, why Rockstar did this, we're unsure. Whether they did this intentionally to build hype because they knew people were going to find it, or if it was an accident, we're unsure. And we're unsure if this is the same case here. If it was an accident, or indeed if Rockstar did this on purpose to build up hype for the December 2019 update. And that's really the final piece of information before we jump into the new stuff, is that Insider TezFunds2 believes that this update, whatever is coming, likely Cops and Crooks, looks to be coming in December 2019 and not something that Rockstar would push until 2020. So now let's move on to the new information. This is what Insider TezFunds2 posted the other day. So he was responding to someone that said, isn't Cops and Crooks just an adversary mode and not a theme for an entire update, unless they somehow make Cops and Crooks Arena War Part 2, based around more new adversary modes? And he said, yeah, but adversary modes are limited to a specific area in the map. You can't just roam the world out of the area. But in this case, we would get an adversary mode where the whole map is available to us. So that's actually something I kind of said the other day, is that I could kind of see Rockstar doing this like Arena War Part 2, but instead of being trapped in the arena, we have access to the entirety of the GTA 5 map, because that's how it would work. You know, the Cops and Crooks wouldn't be limited to just a part of the city. There's police stations all over the world, and it would be a whole lot more fun if we weren't, you know, trapped within a certain little bubble. So I know a lot of people are going to hear this and say, adversary modes, ew, I don't like that, because they're so used to what adversary modes are traditionally are, where you have to load into a separate lobby, you have to wait for players to join, it's some sort of set of rules. I think this is going to be different. Like, yes, it's going to be a new type of free roam, and it might be like an adversary mode where the rules of the world are different, but it's going to be like camouflaged like it's free roam. You won't really be able to tell the difference other than the fact you're playing Cops and Crooks in it, and you might not have access to other features like your businesses or your garage or stuff like that, which would make sense if you are dealing in a Cops and Crooks game mode. Now, this individual did bring up a good point. How would Rockstar make Cops and Crooks, which is at the end of the day just a simple game mode, an entire update? Well, Rockstar doesn't necessarily have to make that the entire update. We've talked about things in the past, how they could introduce police vehicles, making them for sale, a police upgrade shop, police uniforms, weapons, quality of life updates. There's a lot of things that Rockstar could do here to make this a really fun DLC that doesn't just strictly have to do with the Cops and Crooks mode. So that's the first thing that Insider TezFunds2 said. A couple hours later, he responded to another user that said, so an adversary mode allowing us to use the whole map is more likely than updating free roam sessions. Gotcha. And he said that's how Cops and Crooks, aka the original concept for GTA Online, was going to work. You either register as a cop and go after the criminals, or register as criminals and do all sorts of crime. All of this is done in free mode that is different from the original free mode that Rockstar planned. And we've talked about this in previous videos that Rockstar might be going back to the original concept for Grand Theft Auto Online, and it was actually kind of different. Very quickly, I'll show you guys some screenshots right now of what that was actually supposed to look like. And you guys can see here how you choose a menu and you basically select whether you're going to be a cop, a police officer, whether you're going to be a Vagos or a Lost MC member. And a lot of it had to do with like gang territories and, controlling the various factions and sections of the map. So I don't know if it's going to work exactly like that. Obviously, that was Rockstar's plan in around 2011, 2012. So it's been like 6 or 7 years now. So lots could change, just like how we saw the casino update change from when it was supposed to happen back in, story mode in 2013, 2014 to what we got in the Diamond Casino and Resort update in 2019. So there's very likely going to be some changes made regarding the content that Rockstar adds, but Insider TezFunds2 believes that it will be similar to maybe what the original concept was, just in a separate free roam. Now, I'd say the only sign that points to this not happening is that rogue Rockstar employee that we saw on 4chan a couple of years ago, who said that there would be no way a Cops and Crooks update like this would be happening. But again, that was a couple of years ago. That was also a rogue Rockstar employee who was like leaking information. So yes, that individual has a good track record, but again, that was a couple of years ago. So who knows if Rockstar has changed their ideas, especially with the updates we've seen recently, where they've basically all been featuring cut content. Like go back to Arena War and the Diamond Casino and Resort update, and even the After Hours update. All of that was based on cut content. And guess what? The Cops and Crooks stuff is cut content too. So it might be good news after all. And last but not least, he gives us some details on what it likely will be. He says it will be a mix of both if that was the case, the role system and an adversary mode. To be honest, it could be anything, but what we are aware of is that it's a new type of free mode. So he believes that Rockstar could be doing something similar to what Rockstar been doing in Red Dead Online. In the latest Frontier Pursuits update, they introduced like the bounty hunter role, the trader, and the collector. And it's really cool because all of that is done in free roam. Now, I've stated in previous video that really the only problem with this is we don't know if there would be any disconnect between GTA 5 and Red Dead Redemption 2. Remember, Red Dead Redemption 2, new game, developed for the new generation consoles and came out in 2018. GTA 5 was developed for the old consoles, Xbox 360 and PS3, in 2013. So we really don't know what GTA 5's engine, which then translates to Grand Theft Auto Online's engine, is capable of. And because of that, we're unsure what Rockstar might be able to do. The role system might not necessarily work. Now, Rockstar could try their own sort of GTA Online roles, and that's where we might see the Cops and Crooks thing take over. Like, for example, you might have a choice, and this could be pretty cool. Now, I don't know if Rockstar would only give you one choice. They might allow you to go down both paths, but it would be cool if Rockstar did the same thing they did in Red Dead Online, where you either choose to be a cop, or you choose to be a good guy, or you choose to be a criminal or a bad guy. And going down those certain roles will unlock various perks. Like, for example, going down the cop path line might be able to unlock you police vehicles for free roam, the police outfit, lots of other things like the taser or the baton. Going down the crook line might unlock you like a special contact in free roam that allows you to like do something, I don't know, that has to do with getting out of jail free. Who knows? There's lots of little things that Rockstar could introduce here, but that would be cool because it worked really well in Red Dead Online, and I'd love to see if Rockstar has the capability to do that in GTA Online. But anyways, that's all the information that I've got for you guys in this video today. Hopefully you did enjoy. I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments down below. What do you think Rockstar is going to do as far as this Cops and Crooks update? How do you think it's going to work? And do you think it will be similar to stuff we've seen in the past, like in GTA 4? Or do you think it will be building off of what we've seen in Red Dead Online with the new roles? Again, let me know your thoughts, opinions, and more in the comments down below. I'd love to hear from you guys down there. If you guys did go on to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new, or you want to stay up to date on all the latest GTA and Red Dead Redemption 2 videos that I'm doing here on my channel. And be sure to ring that notification bell as well. Sometimes YouTube just doesn't work, and if you ring that bell, you'll always be guaranteed to be notified when new videos arrive. But of course, as always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.